All right, guys, welcome to May 2021 results meeting. How do we do?
253.
253. You're right on, Ali. How does that compare to previous months?
A little lower.
A little lower. How was the month in general, would you guys say?
It was a slow start.
It was a slow start, huh?
And it got better towards the end.
Yeah, I think a couple of things had to do with that. I think mainly some of the leads. We were a lot of, hey, I didn't request a quote. So I got that kind of fixed. I think we're getting a little less now, but they're better quality ones. And there's so many things to be optimistic about, and we'll talk about how our month went, which is overall I'm very positive and very happy. But let's just look at the numbers because that's what we do as a business. We have to look at the numbers. So 253,000 was actually our second worst month of the year. Okay, so it's been 5 months, so it's our second worst. Okay, and you know how usually we go back to like last year and we're like, hey, we did this much last year, but we did this much this year. We like doing that, but last year we actually did 258,000. So it's one of our very first times ever in our history that we said like, hey, last year's 1 month was better than this year's 1 month. So the numbers don't lie. Let's just say that, hey, it wasn't our best month, but I'm very optimistic and I think we have a lot of things set up in place where we're gonna have a great June, and I'm really looking forward to it. All right, so let's talk about our winners here, okay? So for the most hours, we have Jaylene Mejia at 115%. So that's just an incredible number. I mean, you guys, if you guys sit next to her, you guys kind of see what she did the last couple weeks, coming in here at 8, leaving at 7, working Saturdays. I mean, she just was here the whole time, working 50 plus hours a week, and at a time when the morning shifts kind of needed help. So really wanted to thank her and really show people that how much I value great attendance. And it was great attendance month in general because Jazz at 100%. Let's congratulate Jazz who's in the room here. Okay, Jaylene, Jazz's sister Jaylene at 99%. Okay, America at 99%. Okay, Maria at 98%, which is great. Oh. She's not here, but let's get up for her. And Diana at 97%. Okay, so in general, those are the type of numbers I'd like to see. I think dependability is so valuable for a business owner just to know who's going to be here, who's not going to be here. So that's something that is trending the right direction. So I really like, to see those numbers. I really appreciate everybody who was here and being always dependable. Now, obviously, Yu-chan's always here, so let's get up for Yu-chan. All right. Now, another factor that we always want to take a look at is phone calls and hours. The most hours goes to Laura with 42.5 hours, and then Jasmine second place at 36 hours. So great results for her. Now that's the category that I saw a lot of improvements in. I saw a lot of you guys bump it up, but I still do feel like there's a pretty big gap between Laura and Jazz to everybody else. So I think taking a lesson from them is that, hey, let's just get on the phones, talk to people, have conversations, listen to what their situation is. That's just gonna lead to better things. Whether if you're on the phone trying to get a sale, or if you're trying to do customer service, they're gonna stay with us. Maybe we're gonna be able to cross-sell them another line of business. But that's what we do. We talk to people and protect them and talk about insurance and numbers. So the more you're doing that, it just shows more valuable you are to the team. Obviously, there's other things like emails and chats, but phone calls is really when you get a lot of the difficult things done. And I think that's a number that I'm gonna keep looking at. But overall, we were on the phones more than 10 hours more than last month. So I think you guys are listening to that message and trying your best to be on the phones more, which I like to see. And then phone calls, to get on those hours, you have to pick them up and then you have to make them. So we have the winner for that number there, for that category. We had Jasmine at 777. And then Laura was at 735. And I still do feel like there's other people who could get those numbers up. Working on a list, just being here, just being active, following up on people, making those phone calls. Those are the type of things I like to see there. We got a payment contest winner here, Diana. Congratulations. 85 payments, that's 8 months in a row now. Okay, so dependability is very similar to the word consistency, but consistency is something, again, I value because, Diana's always here, working on a list, picking up calls. From very early on, the activity level is good. The attitude level is good. So just the category, we just want, we're here to win, and we're going to talk about that a lot, but she is winning in those in the category, and if you could win in any category, it's a big deal. So for her to win that category and to take that seriously and make money from it, I think it's something that I really appreciate. All right, so let's talk about sales-wise. We have our third place finisher for the second time this year, someone who may be claiming the spot for a while maybe. So let's give it up for Kalia at 35,000.
Oh yeah.
You got it. So 35,000 is a solid month. Kalia is averaging 37,000 for the whole year. So just a lot of consistency she's showing. And I think overall it wasn't maybe the best attendance month, right? A couple things happened, right? Yeah, a few things happened, which does. But that's the one chair that everybody's sat in that chair before. But yeah, 35,000, and just great signs come. Okay, someone we're really getting consistency, great effort from. So I really appreciate her month. And then the second place winner, we had Jasmine at 56,000. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jazz is now averaging 57,000 for the whole year. So just like Kalia, hitting those, averaging high and hitting that. I think going over 50,000 now for last time we said over a year now. So it's been probably 13 or 14 months, over 50,000. So if I think consistency, if I think energy, if I think, sales, if I think talking to people, I think of Jazz. So thank you for being, someone that we could always depend on, coming in here in the morning, opening up the offices, and something like those type of contribution is just great. What she does for our whole energy-wise, sales-wise, just everything. So great job for Jazz. Any thoughts for the month? For how more?
Any what?
Any things you want to add? Any comments to the month?
For this month?
Mm-hmm. Last month, yeah.
It was a difficult month.
Mm-hmm.
It was stressful.
For what reasons?
It was a slow. For me, I don't like slow starts.
Mhm.
I rather have a slow end.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a little tough for me at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But just try my best.
Mm-hmm. Did it affect you pretty much, or not that much?
Well, I wasn't where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I was here till the end.
Yep. 100% attendance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good lesson for us to learn, is that when you're not off to a good start, there's a fine line between too much, but stressing means you care. Jasmine cares about her numbers, and she wasn't off to a good start. She was like, oh, I don't like this. I'm not happy, And you don't want to get too far extreme where you're just like, stressing out too much where your production suffers, but you want to stress and you want to care about your numbers. And then at the end, you had a great last couple weeks. Worked the Memorial Day weekend. That day helped too, and just finished the month strong. So you're right. A lot of times Jazz starts off really strong, but this month you finished really strong. So that was a great sign to see. What about you, Kalia?
Well, yeah, the same. It was slow.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you picked it up at the end, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a little thing about the leads. I just really looked into it, spent some time on it, and it's improving now. So, but that's gonna happen. Business is like that. So, the important thing is that we're going up this year. We went down in February, March and April we went back up. We go down. Important thing is we do this that way. We never want to be in a situation where because all business graphs looks like that, right? Yeah. So we're gonna go down. I have the utmost confidence in us because we've done it so many times before. We had a bad month, we bounced back. Okay, so I'm not even really worried about it. I am, want to stress out about it a little bit, but I know with the team we have now, things that we're setting up, new things that are coming up, we're gonna be in a great situation. Okay. All right. I also want to use this meeting today to talk about the separation contest results. Who was here last year during the separation contest? Okay.
I came in when it was going on towards the end.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I remember that.
Oh, really? Okay. So I kind of want to talk to you. Kelly, you're on maternity leave, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
They came back like a month later after you.
Oh, really? Okay. So this time, you're able to make some money from it. So that's great. And in America, obviously, you're at Wingstop. So I want to talk to you guys about how the separation contest works. Okay, why it was called that, because I probably didn't explain it to you guys yet, for the people who weren't here. Okay, so the separation contest, what event started? COVID. Okay, so this is BC, let's say, right? Time-wise. What's that?
Before COVID.
Okay. But COVID happened to everybody. There's not one person in this whole world that didn't affect. Okay, so what are some things that happened when COVID happened?
Businesses closed.
Some businesses closed. You could have been the most motivated person. You're just in the wrong business. You were in the restaurant business. You were in the hospitality business. You were working at Disneyland. You were working at, luxury business. Yeah, you were working at luxury, jewelry business. So those type of businesses suffered. Okay, what else happened? Like bad things.
People got sick.
People got sick.
People died.
People died. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But people got sick too. Some people got really sick. Okay. Some people probably got really scared. Okay, I don't want to go to work. It's not worth it. Some people maybe got lazy. Like, oh, I get to stay home. Everyone's doing it. Watch Netflix. Unemployment. DoorDash. Just like maybe got really lazy, right? Basically, a lot of people went this way financially. The virus was a health virus, but it was also an emotional virus and a financial virus. A lot of people's finances went this way, okay, downwards. And some people are, maybe right now, they're like, okay, what am I gonna do now? Or they're like, oh, let's pick it up, but nah, never mind. So basically, like I talked about the business, they're going the wrong way here, okay? And this is time. So this is right now. The day the virus happened, and some of my friends, agency owners, they were like, okay, this is not the time to think about money. This is all about safety right now. Like, what are we doing thinking about money? It's all about safety. We're gonna close down for a week or two, and let's just see what happens. Let's just open up back up in 2 weeks, and let's just see where we're at. And some agencies were like, okay, well, we're all gonna work from home. We're just gonna play safe, see what happens. We're not gonna buy leads. We're just gonna pick up calls for clients, and really just got defensive. For those of you guys who were here, what was my attitude the very first day?
If you're sick, stay at home. If you're sick, stay at home.
Yeah, well, obviously, yeah. I don't want people to get sick here, so I had some sort of, common sense, but maybe not too much. What other attitude did I have?
You had an attitude like to come to work and just work.
Yeah.
Not think about it too much and stress it too much about it.
Yeah. It was probably controversial at that time, and probably still is, but I was like, hey, we're very lucky to be in essential business. Okay. People are gonna be home, people are gonna be on social media, that's where we market, and we have a great opportunity here because our competition is weakened right now. Right now is the time for us to actually turn it up a notch because this is our opportunity to separate ourselves. I was like, fuck this virus. I'm gonna get rich or die trying.
I guarantee you will get that.
Like, if you die, you die.
No.
I guarantee you're not gonna die.
Because everybody thought they were gonna die. People were not coming to work and stuff, and I say, hey, everyone come in here, and I just guaranteed everybody, like, I guarantee you will not die. Okay, so that was a shift in mentality, but that was my mentality. I was like, this is an opportunity here because the whole world reset, and people are gonna be going a different direction, and the faster start we get off, we're gonna be able to separate ourselves from the people, and we're just not gonna be average because first of all, we're very lucky to be in the business we're in. The way we did our business, so it was our opportunity to separate ourselves, and we're going to continue doing that because Farmers is giving us another opportunity. I just heard, I don't know the details yet, but during the summer we're going to have something very similar.
Okay. So could this be another virus?
No, Farmers had that promotion. That's why I'm able to do these promotions.
But
so.
wait, that was before the last one that we had the promotion, or that it was before COVID, right?
No, the separation contest, the first one, that was right after COVID.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was in the summer, remember? Because everybody wasn't running any business, so farmers had a promotion. It's like, hey, can you guys probably write some policies? We'll give you a promotion.
When I came back in September, I think.
It was like the
That's
form.
when we got paid, I think, in
Yeah.
September.
Yeah. That was some big payouts. And this time it was a little shorter, but I think they're gonna split it into 2 different categories this year. Okay, so last year was like 4 months in a row. I think this year it's gonna be like 2 or 3 months in a row. Or 4, I forgot. But 2 months, take a break, and then I think it's gonna come a little bit later on this year. Okay, but I think this summer though, so not too far out. So let's stay ready for that one. Okay, because we have some standout performers. Okay, most hours work, Jaylene at 351 hours. Let's give it up for Jaylene. That's 102% attendance, so that means that for the whole 2 months, she didn't miss any time. She actually worked more than what she was scheduled to, thanks to Saturdays and stuff like that, so she made a nice bonus there. Most premium goes to Jasmine with an incredible 131,000. So that's only 2 months, 131,000. So that's averaging 65,000 during that promotion time. And during that whole promotion, her attendance was 99% too, with the kid. So I just want to really recognize Jasmine because she is the winner of this contest, and this meeting is all about winning. Her bonus is $3,278 for June, and she had a pretty good month of 56,000. So add that to her commission. Her commission check for June is going to be $8,428, and she gets some hourly pay too. So. So let's give it up for her, okay? Big money made. I love seeing these type of payouts. I'm really excited about what this potential. How grateful I am for this business that we're in. I don't want to act. I have empathy and I don't want to judge, but we're lucky. Okay, we're going this way. We're going the right direction. Laura obviously had a big separation contest with her hours and her sales, $2,105 bonus. In total, I'm paying out $13,000. And if you had a commission, I'm paying out $37,000. Okay, that's just in commission. That's not even hourly. Laura, $2,105, which makes her June commission check $9,000. Okay, because she did $72,000. So, nice check there that they're getting. So, but it's really hard work there, and they deserve it. And I'm really happy to have these payouts. And also, one more person during this contest I really want to give a shout out to is Jay. Okay, she got off to a bad start. She was at 85% attendance. She had a trip to Miami planned for a whole week, and her number was like 8,000, 7,000. I wasn't really expecting much of her, to be honest with you. I was like, oh, okay, well, everybody has different motivation levels, and I don't expect everybody to be as highly motivated. She's still helping us. But something happened where she just said, okay, well, F this, and she started working 50 hours a week, every week. So from 85% to get up to, I forgot what it was, but over 95%, so she got that. And that obviously helped out her sales number because she finished with like 27,000 or something like that. But I think most importantly, I want to just, took the time, and I really appreciate her in the last meeting. But what she did was, this was kind of separate, but the bag business needed a lot of help in a tough situation there. And she helped us last month bring in Sarah, Annabelle, and Ashley. So in a time of need where I needed people, recruiting takes a lot of effort and time for me, for her to help me out and to kind of understand that, hey, Dan's in need. It's not even the insurance business, but let me help him out. And to have, I guess you could call care, for my businesses in general. I think that's something I really appreciate and something that she really helped me out with. So let's give it up for Jay. And those are really big deals, I think that's why I'm also forever grateful for Laura, because she helped me bring Jasmine. And then Jasmine, helped us bring Jaylene. So those are the type of things that really makes a big difference in our agency, as you can see, long term. So really want to just appreciate her for helping us out in that way. All right, great. So now this month, let's talk about what I keep talking about so far already is winning. Versus fun.
A little bit of both, but
Okay. What's fun for you, Jess?
Going on vacation.
Vacation.
Shopping.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, drinking, the little bars.
Like taking shots?
Yeah.
Banda?
Not that kind of
All right. What else? You guys get the picture though, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of fun. Everyone has different ways to have fun, but we all have that. What's winning?
Making money.
There you go.
To be able to go to little things.
Mm-hmm. What else? It's more than just making money, right? When it comes to winning. What makes you feel like you won?
Discipline. Like,
Having discipline? Yeah.
yeah. Like if you're doing a routine, keep that.
Mm-hmm. Like what's an example of that?
Consistency, right?
Mhm. What's the example of that? Like what type of act or what did you accomplish being disciplined?
Like gym.
There you go. Going to the gym is winning. Okay? Just taking care of yourself, physically, mentally. You know, there's a lot of ways to win. Financially, you know, relationship-wise, there's different ways to win. But money is a big one I want to talk to you guys about because we're at work and that's what we're here to do. Because, you know, money is like score. Winning is like sports, you know, like some team has a certain number of points and the other team has a certain amount of points. So whoever had the most points wins, right? The money is a way to keep score. Like how much did you make? I mean, maybe it's not as public, but, you know, it's kind of a way I feel like I'm winning because I'm making more money. I know it sounds kind of like materialistic or maybe
It sounds bad.
it sounds bad, but
in reality, you need money for everything.
Mhm.
You know?
And
To
just-
win and everything.
exactly. I just want to
To
keep
get
it
into the gym, you need to pay the gym membership.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you need
Yeah.
money for gas to get there.
Yeah. And I'm sorry if you don't have money, you can't just be a winner. It's very difficult.
Even girls, like if a guy doesn't have money, they don't want to date him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's true.
so messed up.
It is.
It's important, but you know it
Yeah,
is.
you know it is.
A
Yeah.
little bit, at least,
Yeah,
you know?
that's like a big factor. Yeah.
Let's be realistic.
Yeah. If you bring
Dan's acting shocked.
that's so
I know, like okay.
it's fucked up.
I used to say that in the theater, you know?
No, yeah, I wasn't born yesterday.
Like 25 and it happens.
Right? Okay, so you gotta, you know, you need money to win. Okay, that's basically what I'm trying to get at. Now, the reason I kind of came across winning versus fun is because a couple weeks ago I had a friend that turned 40 years old. So I took him out for dinner, and I'll tell you guys give you a little bit of context. Now, we started working at AAA at the same time, and we were both young at that time, early 20s. But we both know each other really well because we actually, the reason is because we had a lot of fun together. We went on vacations together, you know, we partied a lot together, I guess, you know. They had better luck with the girls, for sure. There's two of them, two good friends. We've been knowing each other for a long time. Okay, we partied together, you know, we made money together. We had a lot of fun together, you know. And then we were just catching up because I haven't seen him for a long time. So we were just talking about our lives, basically. And, you know, it got down to my turn. I was like, this is my schedule, kind of, you know, just basically like work and family, kind of, right? And because they know me from a long time ago, they're like, dude, what's wrong? Like, are you okay? They actually felt bad for me. It's coming from a good place. Like, what do you do for fun?
Work.
Right? They actually felt bad for me. Like, okay, I told them I don't drink because, you know, gout messes me up. And then, like, I don't gamble anymore because it wasn't, sometimes I'll lose money. I'll be more moody and I'll lose sleep and stuff like that. Like, I don't like, you know, and they kind of know because they invite me to stuff, but I haven't been around for a long time. So they kind of knew, but they didn't know to what extreme and how much I worked and how much I spend money on stuff and like on business wise and like how much sacrifices I kind of make. Even like, you know, being away from the kids sometimes, you know, that's a sacrifice too. So they're like, dude, what do you do for fun? Like, are you okay? They're like concerned about me because they're actually like my really good friends I knew for like so long. At that very moment, I said, hey, you know, I'm good because I'm content. You know, I said, hey, you know, well, work is fun for me because I get to choose who I get to work with. So I choose people I like working with and work is fun. You know, if I don't like them, then I just fire them or make them quit. I just make work fun for me. And they were like, okay, well, hope you're okay. And they were like, okay, now let's go out. And I was like, okay, I gotta go home. So I was driving home on PCH, and I was thinking to myself, like, was I being real with them? Like, am I really happy? You know, I was by myself and I was like, man, like they're having fun right now, probably, you know, chasing girls or whatever and just getting drunk.
Just having a drink.
Yeah, I
Once in a while.
Yeah, so that's what I started thinking. Like, I should have fun once in a while. But am I really happy? Because was that answer true? Because work is not always fun.
It has its ups and downs.
You know, like I told him, like, hey, work is great because I love the people I'm working with. But in my head, I'm like, dude, you should know that some of the drama I go through. You should know some of the, you know, the stress, the roller coaster. You know, you should know, like, I'll tell you guys, you know, a couple weeks ago, May 15th to be exact, it was just like, you know, I pay taxes all year long, you know, and one day it's like 100 grand, over 100 grand just taken out, boom. I come to work, I'm like, hey guys, what's going on? I'm like, everything's good. The emotional stability it takes for the ups and downs of, like, you know, operating a business, two or three businesses actually, it's not always fun, is what I'm trying to tell you guys. So I was like, I probably like wasn't true to them. Like maybe I wasn't true to them, that maybe something is wrong. Like maybe I need to have more fun. And that's when I realized, to me, and this is maybe an extreme version of different people's philosophies, but to me, that's when I realized, to me, okay, winning is more fun than fun. To me.
You thought about like, oh, I made a lot of money, so I'm winning.
To me, in a sick way,
Yeah.
or maybe they were thinking like, you should be jealous of me. I was like, dude, I'm so far ahead of you guys now. The last 10 years, what I've been doing, as much as I've been hustling, they don't have a single employee. They both don't even have a business. Well, one of them has a business by himself. One of them doesn't even have a business. The level, in a sick way, I'm like, I'm killing you guys. This is fun for me. That's more fun to me than what you guys think is fun. And everybody's different. And maybe winning is more fun than fun is fun. It's extreme. But I just want to share with you guys, winning is fun too. Winning is freaking fun. I like making a lot of money. I like helping other people make money. And I like having winners by me, working with me. And I like to build winners. It just gives me a lot of fulfillment. It's fun for me. There's other ways that I win that it's fun, you know, like taking care of myself physically, that's fun. You know, having a nice car and having a nice watch. Those are things that I have to be real with you guys. Those are fun for me, you know? So those type of things take a lot of work, but maybe you guys may not agree with me. Winning is more fun and fun is fun, because fun is a lot of fun. I get it, especially at, you know, certain ages. But maybe winning is just as fun as fun, or winning is fun too. Okay, but if winning is so fun, it's so damn cool, why are there so few winners? Let's talk about that. Why are there so few winners?
There's no discipline.
Winning takes a lot of discipline. That's so true. Okay. What else does it take? It takes motivation. It takes a lot of energy. Okay. It takes a lot of energy that has to go towards disciplined acts. Okay, winning takes a lot of time. And I think that's one thing that a lot of people kind of like battle in their heads, like it's not worth it. It's not worth to go through these difficult times and hardships to win. It's just not worth it. What are some other examples of why people sometimes may not win?
They're scared to lose.
Scared to lose, scared to take that risk. They don't want to get outside their comfort zone. Those are great examples, you know. Complacency, laziness. Okay, let's just be real. Some people are just lazy, so they can't win. What else? I think sometimes there's nobody in their life that told them they could be a winner. I think that has something to do with them. They don't associate. They've never really been associated with winners. Like they're not around winners, or they're never been told like, hey, you can win. Like it's just never been like an option for them, like a real like something to consider. So I think there's some of that too. But a lot of it is because it's too freaking hard. It is very hard. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of motivation, and takes a lot of energy. So I that's why. But I think what I want to share with you guys is that when if you're thinking, man, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Like having that question, I never even consider that question because like there's no other option for me. Like even if it's hard, it's like I'm still gonna go after it. And one thing I will tell you guys that over time, as you guys get older and you guys experience a little bit of winning, maybe sacrifice a little bit and get more winning, that it becomes highly addictive. I think Jazz can relate to that. You just won't settle if you experienced it. It's like a high, it's like a drug. You get it, you want it again. And if you don't pay enough attention to it, it'll go away. You have to keep working for it. And that's what you're gonna experience, and that chase is gonna be outweigh some of that. You have to obviously balance it, like you guys have said. You don't wanna get too extreme, but I just want you guys to understand that winning is fun. For those of you guys who maybe not have experience to the level and maybe don't have the belief that, coming from me, it is fun. It is worth it. So yeah, that's what I really want to share with you guys. Okay. And then also, when it comes to this room here, I if I think about it, one of the things that we sacrifice to win is that, we gotta be, even for me, I have to be away from the kids quite a bit. And then, I'm a dad and you guys are moms, so it's a whole nother level where to win, you have to leave to come to work when damn well your kids want to be with you, right? So how do you deal with that? The way I look at it is, if you're gonna come to work, you might as well deliver. You're not gonna miss spending time with them just to be average, just to be relaxing at work, just to be lackadaisical. If you're gonna come to work, you might as well deliver and then show them that what winning is all about. I think some of us were blessed with great parents. They showed us how to win, and some of us weren't. And if you were, then take that from them. But if you weren't, be that for your kids, okay? Because you want to let them know that your mom is a winner. You want them to know that, and you want them to know what type of sacrifice it takes, what it takes to be a winner. And I think those are the type of examples that you really want to show. And that's what motivates me. If I'm going to be working this much in time away from them, it's not about, okay, I want to be able to buy them stuff that I didn't have. It's more about I want to teach them stuff I didn't know. I want to teach them how to be a winner. I want to teach them what it takes, how much effort it takes. And then not just my kids, okay? If you guys don't have kids, do it for yourself. There's so much fulfillment when I know hey, I'm a winner. It just makes you feel so much better about your life and what you're about because you just know yourself. And then, other people are gonna know. Your parents are gonna know. Your significant other is gonna know. And again, most importantly, you're gonna know you're a winner. And I think that's something that's worth chasing for us. Because at a certain point in our agency, I really want to just say, hey, only winners are allowed here. Okay, so if you're gonna come to work, miss time, let's deliver for our kids. Let's deliver for ourselves. And let's show everybody that we're here to win it because that's what business is about. We either win or lose. Last month, we call it an L, but this month, I think we're on the right track. We're gonna have some more training. We're gonna have more leads. We're gonna have more videos. We're just gonna do more of everything because my obligation to you guys, and I want you guys to know because I'm pretty sure you guys wanna know that you guys are working for a winner because who do we want to working for a loser? So I'm in it to win. I hope you guys are too. All right?
Sounds good.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.